In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to change your differential oil. So how do you know which oil to use? Well, in the Gen Coupe, as long as it says GL5 75W90, you're good to go. This also lines up with their owner's manual. If you look under rear axle oil, which is also a differential, it'll tell you to use 1.48 quarts, GL5, and 75W90. It'll also tell you how often you should replace it, which is every 2 years or 48,000 kilometers. So what the heck is a differential? Well, every car has one, and since the Gen Coupe is a rear-wheel drive, it's got it in the back wheels. The purpose of a differential is to let your wheels spin at different speeds, because as you can see, when you turn corners, the left wheel covers less distance than the right wheel. So this is called a wheel chock. The way this works, you put this between your wheel and possibly a brick, and this prevents your car from rolling forward when you're lifting up your car from the rear, and vice versa. The easy part is raising your car. Just make sure it's on a flat surface, and you're raising it from the subframe. So now we have 3 safety points securely stabilized. You should also push the car to make sure nothing moves. After that, we can go under. Okay, so now we enter the rear. So this rusted looking pumpkin is called a differential. So right here, that's the drain. And right up there, that's your fill. We're gonna spray our PB blaster there. On top of that, give them a little knock. Right here is the fill hole. So what we do, take our 24 and we're gonna open this up. Okay, that's it. Now we remove our drain plug with the same 24 mil. This is gonna stink. Get ready to hold your breath in 3, 2, 1. Ugh, nasty. Here's the drain plug. All I'm gonna do is clean it up and put a new washer on. So we know it's finished draining because nothing's coming out. Now what you do is take your drain bolt, your new washer, and you screw it back in. We're also gonna wanna hand tighten this. And then we torque this down to 43 foot-pounds of torque. After that, just clean up the area. Alright, so here we got the old nasty oil. Smells as bad as it looks. So how are we gonna fill this? Well, I have a trick for you. What you're gonna do, start off by opening your trunk. Then, we're gonna remove this piece. And then, we're gonna remove that back piece. Finally, there is a grommet right here. We're gonna take this off, and would you look at that? Easy access. With that grommet removed, we can take our funnel and put this just like this. And from down here, this is what you're gonna see. With that little trick, we can take our tube and insert it into the fill hole. Perfect. From the opening in our trunk, we follow the tube straight into the fill hole. How convenient is that? What we're gonna do now is fill up with a Redline Pure Oil. You wanna use 75W90 for your differential. So as you can see, the pipe is parallel to the ground. I wouldn't worry too much about it, just let it flow on its own and you'll be fine by the time you come back. Here's a comparison of the old and new one. Cheers. It's got a nice golden color to it, almost like honey. And all we do is let that drain on its own. This is a highly viscous oil, meaning it's going to take its time flowing through the funnel and the pipe. As you can see, it's starting to drip, meaning this is full. What we're going to do is carefully pull out our tube and we're just going to let the excess drain out. Here's our fill bolt. All we're gonna do, clean it up, remove the old washer, put in a new one. So when you see it dripping like this, we can plug it up. Clean anything around the sides, then we hand tighten it, just like that. After that, get your torque wrench, and we're gonna put this down to 43 foot-pounds of torque. Now we're done with the fill and the drain. Time to lower the car. Once you do that, you can remove your funnel and then you can put your grommet back on. Put this guy back there and then put you on here. That's it. Make sure you properly get rid of your old oil by calling your city's local waste disposal unit. What they're gonna do is pick this up for free so you don't harm the environment in any kind of way. Alright, so now we start out the car and what you want to do is go for a test drive. You want to make sure that you're not smelling anything burning and you don't hear any sounds you shouldn't hear. If none of those happen while you're driving, then we're good to go. And that's how you change your differential. So if you like what you see, consider subscribing and I'll see you next time.